All right, everybody. Welcome to this interview with Athletic Dashie. And we're going to be talking about basically mainly what we're going to be talking about is today. It is your final season in the TTC, I believe, right? Your final year doing
Yep.
TTC.
Announcement
So,
made back in February.
are you done with doing everything TTC, or are you gonna be still talking sports?
After this year, what makes me want to retire, maybe want to retire from the TTC as a full-time trash talker is that I got life to catch up on, school, work, family-wise. I got to get my other channels caught up as well.
Hmm. Yeah. And so what do you think? What do you expect the Bengals to be like this year? Do you expect them to be good?
I expect them to be better since we got rid of Sam Peasy last year. Our offense did a little better since we fired Ken Sampisi, but not much. We still couldn't beat the teams we were supposed to beat this past NFL season. I expect this
But
upcoming NFL season.
what's your thoughts on Marvin Lewis being back as head coach? Did you want him gone or did you want him back?
I wanted him gone. I wanted the man who can take his job seriously.
Hmm. Well, I see we got Ferris in the comments section now. I don't know if you see it, but if you want me to read it, or you could just read it out. He says
Go ahead
basically
and read it.
he says the Bungles and Reds suck.
Tell him I'm marching the Reds right now because I'm not in the mood for that.
All right, but now and then he said something about. I know this one was directed towards me. He said Zeke wants y'all to pay for rent for Lambeau. Last time I checked, we beat you guys. So, and then also he says something about Kane's the real big red machine. I guess he's talking about the highly powered Reds back in the what 70s, I believe it was.
Tell him I just beaten Kane on FWF Carnage earlier this week. So I don't in Hell in a Cell match. So I don't want to hear it. That was for Pete Rose.
And then also he says something about 0 and 15 Bungles suck. 0 15 and 1, I mean Bungles suck.
Tell him nice try. We're not going winless. If we go winless, Marvin Lewis will be gone. Right now, what's keeping us from going winless is the fight in his team.
Yeah. What team do you think? What do you think? Do you think the Bengals could win the division this year?
I wouldn't say we will win the division because we're entering our 51st season of the franchise, but I'm saying this right now, it could go either way. Because my early Super Bowl prediction to win the Super Bowl, because I don't want to say it, because for someone who question my loyalty, but
Oh. Well, I guess like always, Ferris in all the interviews, it seems like he's going at you again. And I don't know if you want me to say this one because this is a little bit hardcore. I mean, if you want me to read it to you, I will, but I don't know. It's too extreme, I think.
Read it, see what he says.
Is there a way like you go on there? Are you on your phone? You can read the comments and then you can just.
I'm on my phone.
I don't know if you're seeing this, but no, that's a little too harsh right there for Pete Rose to say that about Pete Rose.
Yeah, Ferris. If you're not on FWF group on Facebook, then you showing your true colors.
Would you want Kev to create Ferris and have him in a match against you on FWF?
If I can talk to Kev,
Because I did hear rumors that Kev said something about he wanted Ferris to come back to FWF or something like that. I'm not sure if, what's going on with that.
That's something you're gonna have to talk to Kev too, because
yeah. What's your thoughts on FWF? By the way, what do you think? You think it's entertaining?
It's not a bad Facebook group. Even though I want a title on there, a hardcore title, I'm trying so hard to win back.
Mm.
And I'm going up in the Shield come Friday on Vengeance this week for one of the titles.
Yeah, by the way, what's your whole thoughts on the whole situation that went down in FWF with Shelby? Do you think Shelby should not be allowed back? Do you think he should be back?
I already answered in polls. I said no.
You think Shelby's just gone too extreme with that? Of why he's not coming back? Do you think he's kind of like trying to plead his case?
Has something to do with the other Facebook group on YouTube that went completely gone blank.
Ferris throwing fire at the wind, sand in the fire, I guess, or whatever you call it. He says something about, I wonder how much Pete Rose made it betting against the Reds.
Tell Ferris, Pete Rose is in the Reds Hall of Fame. They retired his number. So if you're going to say something to Pete Rose, then you're going to see what I talked to Kev to about. He creates you, and when my match, if you be Ferris, because I'll make sure you go straight to hell, just like Kane did.
Yeah, wasn't that in Hell in a Cell too? I think.
Yep, and I always sent Kane to hell.
By the way, I know you're a big Undertaker fan. What do you think Undertaker's going to be coming back at WrestleMania, or do you think he's not?
I think he is, because John Cena wanted the Undertaker, and I think the Undertaker should just man up, accept John Cena's challenge, so he can have at least one last match against the man who first brought him into the WWE.
Do you think Undertaker's just not manning up because he just doesn't want to fight him?
He's not manning up because of something said something about retirement.
You think Undertaker's retiring?
After his last WrestleMania match, he should be back in retirement.
Yeah. What do you think about the whole Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar situation thing? Do you think Roman Reigns is going to beat Brock Lesnar, or do you think Lesnar is going to beat Roman Reigns?
That I would not say, because them two went out of each other's throats for the last 3 weeks. And all of them were raw.
Now Ferris is saying Taker should choke slam Pete Rose in his comeback. I don't think Pete Rose is a professional wrestler.
Undertaker has nothing but utmost respect for the professional teams here in Ohio. And Undertaker will never choke slam Pete Rose. If he's going to choke slam someone, he's probably going to go after his own brother at Destruction.
At WrestleMania 14, when Kane did tombstone Pete Rose, didn't Undertaker after the match?
That I threw out a challenge at Kane, which of course Kane in a Hell in a Cell match, which of course Kane accepted.
Didn't Undertaker dedicate that match? And that WrestleMania, didn't he dedicate the victory to Pete Rose when he beat Kane? Didn't he go to his hospital or something?
Kane did send Pete Rose probably to the trainer's room. Then when I saw
what's the whole thing with Pete Rose and Kane? You think Kane's just upset because he wants to be the Big Red Machine?
Yes, the original Big Red Machine came out at Cincinnati Reds and is there still to this day.
Yeah,
Because if Kane wants to be the big red machine, he has to earn the right.
I agree.
And Sandstorm, his first street fight will be his last.
I agree. But so what person are you looking forward to trashing against this season in the TTC?
I'm looking forward to trashing against Pistol.
Oh yeah, I thought Pistol retired though.
I'm throwing out challenge to Pistol 213 right now. I want to trash talk against him. And I want it D1 chosen as well.
Because you guys do
And
play the Dolphins.
I'm also looking forward to trash talking the Falcons in JP.
Now Ferris is saying Kane owns Pete Rose.
Oh, you might tell Ferris you might want to look back at Kane's track record against a man who defended Pete Rose defended Pete Rose on FWF, because I already sent him to hell. And I will send Kane to hell again come Sandstorm in the street fight.
Wait, so you're fighting Kane at Sandstorm?
Yes, and it's a street fight. I threw out a challenge to Kane, which of course Kane is man enough to accept.
What's your thoughts on? I know I saw you were ranting on Facebook about your manager on the Reds. You want him gone.
Yeah, I was ranting on Brian Price.
Yeah,
His
Brian.
bitch made decisions has gotten me to the point where I would just want him gone. Completely out of Cincinnati, because he has no baseball knowledge. He's not the greatest manager of all time. He's the worst manager of all time. And right now, next to him and the two other stooges, we're in rebuilding mode.
Didn't you guys lose last night to the Pirates?
Yes. And it was Brian Price's bitch-made decision to send Philip Irvin right out there, and he should have sent out Scott Schebler.
Yeah.
That might come back to haunt him.
I agree. Yeah. When he said, Ferris is saying, what do you expect him working with dog shit players?
Tell Ferris, once Brian Price is gone, I expect Barry Larkin to clean up the mess.
Isn't your Ducks going up against the Stars tonight?
Yes, and Ferris is not man enough to make a video back, just like I did to his bitch ass couple last week, because I called him out, and he hasn't made a video since I called him out, which means he's a fucking pussy.
I agree. Ferris is a pussy. And where are the Ducks at? Are they in the playoffs? Are they still in the wild card?
They're in the wild card. In a win tonight over the Stars, we will not only take third place in the division, also will have the tiebreaker for fifth seed in the Western Conference over the Wild. We beat them twice, and they beat us.
Was it the Golden Knights, Vegas Golden Knights, their first year as an expansion team, they won your guys' division, right?
Yes, that snapped our streak of winning the division title.
You don't think they'll win? You don't think they'll go far in the playoffs? You think they'll be one and done?
I wouldn't say they'll be one and done, because last team who went one and done in their first year were indeed the Coyotes, when they went one and done against the Ducks in 1996-97 season.
Now Ferris is saying the Ducks suck.
Ferris, either you're going to make a video back like I did to your bitch ass, or you're gonna be like everybody else, a fucking pussy.
Yeah, I see you are representing the Ducks because you're getting ready to watch the game. Because isn't the game coming on? What time does it come on? What is it?
It
8 o'clock?
comes on at 10 on NBCSN.
And you'll be watching that. It's in Anaheim, isn't it? Anaheim.
It's at Honda Center. Yes.
Okay, so I think that's possibly a win for the Ducks. You think?
Yes. And we're not resting our starters, so that should be a good sign.
Wow, Ferris is now saying the Knights accomplished more than the Ducks in just one season. Laughing my ass off.
Ferris, here's something you don't understand. One, if the Golden Knights want to be the better team, they're going to have to beat the team who won, who didn't. They're going to have to beat the team who's looking to win their second Stanley Cup if they play them in the first round. And besides, you guys are not in the playoffs anyways. You're just playing for fucking pride. So make a video back like I did to your bitch ass and show your fucking face, or else you're a fucking pussy.
Yeah, no. So if you would predict in your predictions before this playoffs even start, who do you think is going to win the Stanley Cup this year, and who do you think is going to be in the Stanley Cup Finals?
I have my prediction on the Stanley Cup Finals since last season, and the Predators faced the Penguins in the final. I had the Ducks Penguins going to facing each other in the finals, so the Ducks might win it all in 7 games.
So you got the Ducks beating the Penguins in 7 games.
Yes, so we beat them twice in the regular season, and they couldn't even beat us once.
So let's see if that ends up coming true.
That means if we beat the Stars tonight and the Coyotes tomorrow night, even if Pittsburgh wins tonight, we still will have a higher point at points, and we will have home ice advantage against Pittsburgh. And if I remember right, Pittsburgh didn't win their 5 Stanley Cups on their home ice.
Yeah, exactly. And it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. So you don't think the Penguins are going to three-peat? You think the Ducks will demolish their three-peat dreams?
I see that happening because, one, I want my second Stanley Cup as a Ducks fan. 2, I want something to celebrate so I can get ready for the NFL season. 3, even though Bulls are out of the playoffs, one thing the Mavericks couldn't do is beat them twice. We beat the Mavericks twice. So with the Bulls out of the playoffs, I'm still going after my head coach and my 2 front office staff members who I desperately want gone bad.
So it should be interesting to see. I know it's going to be. What do you think about the Reds? Do you think they're going to be a real bad team this year? You don't think they're going to be anywhere improved because of their manager?
We will not improve because Brian Price's bitch made decisions has gotten to the point where we won't be as good if we don't get we get the team we have from 2010, 2012, and 2013.
If you would have to decide, like if you could pick any manager right now on the team who's in MLB, what manager would you pick to have on your team as your manager?
It's everybody's game, but my guess would be Barry Larkin because Barry Larkin will make better decisions because he was the original Reds captain.
Yeah. So do you think that's a possibility he could be the new manager next year?
That's a possibility because I want a man who can put the team first always.
I agree. And how long do you think it's going to take for the Reds to rebuild?
what my take on that?
I
In
said, how
red,
long? Yeah, go ahead.
I don't really take. It won't take that long because Reds needs to find their groove because we haven't been good as of late. And we're starting this season 1-4, which is completely unacceptable.
Ferris said, "Congrats on beating a tanking team." I think he was talking about his Mavericks because they're tanking this year.
Ferris, I told you when my Bulls swept your Mavericks in the NBA season, your Ducks beat your Stars back in Anaheim the first game. Your face didn't even fucking show because you're a fucking pussy. You better show your face before the goddamn game at Honda Center tonight between the Stars and the Ducks.
So he's got what? He's got about, I believe, 3 more hours to do so.
Yes, he has until game time to show his fucking face.
So if he doesn't show his face, then what does that prove that he is?
If he doesn't show his face, that proves he's a fucking pussy. Show your fucking face, Eric Ferris.
Now I got an interesting question. I know you're a Ducks fan now. What's the reason why you became a Ducks fan? I always was interested.
It was Tammy Solani. You first when first joined Anaheim, and it was since the Korea Solani era that I've been a Ducks fan.
So what year was that when that happened?
It was during the 1995-96 NHL season.
Okay. So that's when you became a Ducks fan.
Yes.
So you fell in love with him, basically.
That's when I became the Ducks fan. So Tatum Solani will always be my all-time favorite Ducks player.
And also, how did you become a Bulls fan?
During the 1994-95 season, Michael Jordan made his return to NBA as a Bull. And it was Michael Jordan that made me become a Bulls fan. Since Cincinnati, Ohio didn't have an NBA team.
So what was so you saying the reason why you're retiring is because you have basically school and stuff?
Basically, life has caught up to me. Work, school, family, that and all the other stuff. That's the reason why I'm retiring.
All right, so we saw the Eagles win a Super Bowl. They never won a Super Bowl before. What's the next NFL team you think is going to win a Super Bowl that's never won one?
Could be the Bengals, could be the Falcons, could go either way.
So you think it's either going to be the Bengals and Falcons? You think there's a possibility the Bengals and Falcons will face off and that will decide it?
I think it's a possibility because there's one, I'd rather see my team play in the Super Bowl, and two, I'm sick and tired. In the last 2 seasons, we haven't found our rhythm. We better find our rhythm this year.
Now Ferris is saying, how many rings do the Bengals have?
Right now we got 0. We have.
Well, you think you're going to get one soon, right?
We're going to get one soon.
You think you'll get one before the Cowboys get their 6?
If we get a chance to get our first before Dallas gets their 6th, we have to go the long road. We got the tie for 4th easiest schedule according to the strength of schedules.
Ouch! That's a stinger right there. Now he's saying the Browns will win a Super Bowl before the Bengals.
No, I'm not saying that. We're tied for 29th.
No,
top.
I'm
What
not
type?
saying you. I'm saying the Brown. I'm saying Ferris is saying that in the comment section. He's saying the Browns will win a Super Bowl for the Bengals. I mean,
Cleveland Browns. The bitches are bitch made since 2003.
wow, that is pretty. That's a stinger right there. Why would you say someone like a team that just recently went 0-16 is going to win a Super Bowl before the Bengals?
Bears, let me tell you something. One, Browns will never go to the playoffs with a backstabbing owner because Jimmy Haslam is known as a backstabber. Jimmy Haslam, backstabber being owner since 2013. He promises his head coaches to keep his head coaches for years to come, and he's backstabbed almost every single one of them. He backstabbed two of them. Hugh Jackson's currently there right now, and the Browns haven't won a game since Christmas Eve 2 years ago.
That's true. Well, I mean, we'll see what happens, but I don't think the Browns are going to win a Super Bowl anytime soon.
Not with a team like that, no.
I think it's just Ferris is just trying to throw fire at you or something. It's like he's saying all this stuff, just random stuff like this, just to trigger you.
Yeah, Ferris, you will respect me on my final TTC interview because after this TTC season, I'm retiring as a full-time trash talker.
Now, is there any way you would hope Kev would get in contact with Ferris and try to recruit him to join FWF so he could create his character, so you and him can have a match? I mean, have you been talking to Kev about this, or would you want Kev to do something like this?
That's something you're gonna have to. I'm going to try to talk Kev about.
And also, I know you heard about the return of Austin and you doing commentary. What's your thoughts on that? What do you think about Austin and you doing commentary for FWF again?
Austin Hugh.
Yeah, Austin and you. I think it's Bruin Steele's dad. I think. What's your thoughts on them doing commentary? You think it's entertaining, or you think it's funny?
I think I have no comment on it at this time.
Well, your main focus is just you. Your goal is to win the FWF World Heavyweight Belt, right?
My main goal is to make sure I take back the title that I lost.
Right. What was the belt that you lost? The hardcore belt, right?
Yes.
So you have no interest in facing Kevin in his FWF World Title Open match, then, right? You have no desire doing that.
I know the desire doing, but tonight I'm going to have to try to win one of the titles.
Yeah. All right, but besides you, I know obviously you would say you're one of your favorite wrestlers on here, but who else who impresses you on FWF so far by watching their vids and their matches? I mean,
If anybody impresses me, I don't know who impressed me, but I gotta look at all the matches to find that out.
we got 8 Camel Toes in the comment section. He says, "Why hasn't Dashie made a video about the condom snorting challenge?"
Who said that?
I think that was eight
Who
Camel
commented?
Toes. 8 Camel Toes comment that. The Panthers fan.
Didn't answer a question, Camel. Well, since I'm looking forward to trashing your Panthers this year, I made a video about it because the condom challenge is a so-called challenge. Teens are doing it where you snort the condom through your nose and it comes out of your mouth.
Yeah.
That I would try not doing if I were you.
So is there anything else you want to say before we wrap this interview up? Any other thing you want to close out? Say about your final season in TTC?
To say about my final season at TTC, I'm looking forward to those making best memories of me trash talking on worst memories. I'm also looking forward if he to talking trash to if he returns to the TTC this year, Michael Kaufman.
Yeah, I don't know if
And
he's coming
also,
back. What about
and I'm
Crazy Dog? You looking forward to trash with Crazy Dog?
definitely talking trash with Crazy Dog. I'm also looking forward to talking trash with if he shows up, Brock Nuts or Chill Gorilla or Savage Sev. And one more or trash talker I want to mention is J Daddy and Mo Dog. I'm looking forward to trash talking with one of them. And Chief Urag, if you're out there, look for my TTC channel, The Undertaker 937. You and I are going to be trash talking this year.
That should be very intriguing to watch. And best of luck to all your teams, and best of luck to your final year in the TTC, Dashie. It's been a pleasure having you here. And any other thing you want to say before we wrap this up?
Last thing I want to say is I'm looking forward to trashing Tampa Bay this year, and I'm looking forward to trashing with one other team, which I think it would be the Colts.
Yeah, I don't know if that TTC Savior guy's coming back or something. I heard something about he is coming back. I don't know if he is.
I already trash talked to one of their fans last year, and he responded. I think he's a Colts fan.
Yeah.
He's also known
Was
as
it
Luke Skywalker 97. Nate Naptown, I think it. Finest, I think it is.
yeah, what's his name? Yeah. But anyways,
He's a
though,
Colts fan.
yeah, he is, and I think did you guys win that game or you lost that game? I forgot what happened. Who won that game
Yeah,
against the Major League?
against him. Yep, we beat them last year. We got our revenge on them. Yeah, that was for that wild card game. I told Naptown Finance I wanted my fucking revenge, and I got it.
All right,
And I want to give shout outs to A Train. I don't know if he answered this yet, but I want him to be part of the ride of my final TTC farewell tour for my final TTC season. And I know A Train wants his fucking revenge on the Colts.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see what happens though. But that's pretty much it. That's the interview. And Ferris, you have till 10 o'clock to make a video, or in Dashie's words, you're a pussy. But that's pretty much about it. This is the interview with Athletic Dashie, and we're signing out. Peace.